not a star, somebody lie, but if you make another move, I'll turn this bitch into Columbine. Shit, I'm going off, bomb threat, and the rest get cut short like a prime dress. 80.
No, just Mumble TV. Biggs.
Shotty. Back again.
This is episode
Like.
probably 28, honestly. But let's get to it. Alright, we're going to be talking about Jeezy previewing American Dream, a new track featuring Kendrick and J. Cole. Sounded great to the preview. We're not sure when we're here.
Jeezy, young Jeezy.
I guess he's not young anymore. So sounded really good. We're going to talk about Joy. This is funny because you haven't seen that episode yet, but we're just talking about.
They're gonna see it when
No, but they're going to see this before they say that.
Oh.
Because we're going to have the busy 2 weeks and we're recording.
So I wouldn't see the one that recorded. Or I wouldn't see the episode before 28, before episode 28.
It's not before 28, actually.
But we're already talking about it, so you have to do it before
No, you don't unless. So when we do your record for the 2 week space where we won't be able to record. When we had to record, we had to start recording in the time.
Anyway, I don't get what they're saying.
Yeah,
I already recorded.
I'll explain it to you later. But something there, what we were saying, so
Joy, funny enough.
yeah, we're talking about Yesterday we were talking about rappers pushing back albums and how much fans hate it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we finished and I went to Hot New Hip Hop, I saw an article about Joey Bada, somebody who I really love, who is Paz. But I really love rapper.
We love our brother. It's all love.
It's all love. And also Joyner airing out Lil Wayne, as we were talking about.
Joyner airing out Lil Wayne.
Yeah, and Future calling him out basically for the same drug related. Future and more for promoting drugs in their lyrics. So that's what we're going to cover. So we can go back to the
how I didn't know that we're talking about Joyner.
You said he doesn't care about the topics really. He's just freestyle.
No, but yeah. You told me everything apart from this one.
No, it's not about telling. I told him this, you see?
Whatever.
Exactly. Who cares?
So Lil Wayne has, what we're talking about first?
Jesus Christ. We're talking about not Joy Badass, not Joyner. Jeezy. So the collab, when we heard it, to me, so far, J. Cole bodied Kendrick.
He heard me say that.
It doesn't matter, but that's my opinion. But we didn't hear Kendrick do much rapping. Sounded very melodic, sounded like a lot of singing. We didn't get to hear, as I said, it's not the CDQ. It's just a preview of the track, so you can hear more rapping from, you can turn out better than J. Cole. But for now, I prefer it. But the song sounds really dope. The song sounds really.
Yeah, and it's a Jesus song, and
he didn't even play his, unless it was before.
No, he knows. So that.
No way.
We want to hear the Kendrick and
It was at a Jeezy show, so he was probably rapping before. All those people want to hear. He probably rapped the first verse.
Probably they went because they knew he was going to.
Alright, so I guess that's enough on that. Joyner Lucas.
I'm really excited to hear that.
Yeah.
Your views.
Your views on that. You probably heard it, so.
You probably heard it.
Yeah, you heard it. So who do you think bodied who? And do you like the song overall? Just whatever your views are.
Yeah.
But you ain't keep butting.
No, you're saying so. Someone say yeah, man. Can.
Alright. So Joyner Lucas hearing the sentiment that a lot of people in hip hop are with. First of all, maybe a year or so ago with the Lamborghini's death from drug-related death, and then now with Lil Peep recently, more and more people are taking a stand against drug use in general, but rappers promoting drug use. And Joyner Lucas recently has came out and is calling out Lil Pump, Future, Lil Wayne, all these people for drug promoting lyrics.
Oh, so he's just calling them out for promoting drugs
in the music.
Oh, not that they don't necessarily do it.
No, in general, just anybody that's promote, because he's saying at the end of the day, as we always say, you might not view yourself as a role model, but people still look up to you. So, you're saying that at the end of the day, you're telling
detrimental.
I thought you're saying at the end of the day, you're telling people that this is cool. When I say Molly Percocets, you're telling them that this is what you earn, and if they look up to you, then they should go and try this shit. So he was calling them out in general. So
yeah, I was just basically going to paraphrase what you just said. Like you can't be. I guess it's basically just like you're a role model. Like people will look up to you and your fans will want to follow will want to follow what you're doing, for lack of other words. They will be influenced by what you're singing in a song, and if you know that it's detrimental to the health, the lifestyle, like, why would you want your fans to do that?
And it's about promoting it, because there are people who will just be telling a life story, and if you use drugs, that's one thing. But it's one thing to say it in a way
like
that
to tell others let others feel that they're missing out, and
you're butting in and then freezing. Like, if you're going butting in at least or something.
They shouldn't let other people, they shouldn't let their fans think that, like, if they're not doing it, they're not cool, or they're missing out on something. Like, basically, that's what I was.
So, yeah, I was saying that it's one thing to be saying that, yo, I do drugs, but sometimes the reason why it might be depression and struggling with whatever you're dealing with, stress and mental issues, and not necessarily recreational drugs. So painting it in the light of recreational drugs is what he's saying. Like, you shouldn't be, because even if you use it recreationally, if you know that there's a negative side to it, like most drugs, if not all, then you can't be acting like there isn't, basically. So yeah, and this is coming off of the back of his I'm Not Racist song. I don't know if you have heard that. If you haven't, check it out. A song where it's dropping from the perspective of a black person talking to a white person and explaining how racism and oppression in general affects black people and the black community, and explaining why there's so much the hatred for white people from certain black people, and all aspects, the good and the bad, from the black person's perspective. And then in the second verse, he was dropping from a white person's perspective, explaining where the racism comes from in their head, or whatever, why they treat black, why they turn a deaf ear to some of the oppressions that black people seem to claim to face or do face, but they explaining that, oh, you guys are pointing the finger at us, blaming everything at us when you have so many problems that you're not working out. So it's a really dope song. Tell us what you think about it. Really interesting, and it was the reason the YouTube blocked the video for copyright reasons, but it was the video where I was saying that song was the straw that brought the camel's back, so to speak, in terms of why I say Joyner Lucas might be the best storyteller out right now, barring none. But yeah, just a side note, if you can call it.
No, I was trying to say that it was actually, I guess it's not that important, but it was actually a white person who spoke first in the video.
Sure enough. But,
yeah.
Because I said the black person in the first verse. Well, one person, the white.
I say not that relevant. But
Are you sure though?
Yeah.
So the first verse, the white person went first and explained like, oh, you have a lot of problems, we're not that bad. And the black person went and basically did the same thing. But more articulately, with more actual thought and than, oh, you have problems, yeah. So clearly it was more than that. But check it out. I really think you should hear it, regardless of how you feel about whatever. So that takes care of two of the topics. So the final thing we're talking about is
Joey Badass pushing back Capital STEEZ album.
This album.
I was saying this is what we were talking about yesterday, like.
Yeah. This album we have been anticipating it since like 2013. Forever. If you don't know Capital STEEZ, you might know Joey Badass. Joey Badass is still a part, but Capital STEEZ was a part of Pro Era, which is a group of friends that rap, I guess.
The founder is not the founder.
Of Pro Era, so you might know Joey Badass, as I said, Devastated are one of his hit songs. But he passed away in 2012, in December 24th, 2012, I think. So recently Joey announced that the album would be released the day before his 5th anniversary of his passing, so it would be December 23rd. So as I said, yesterday Joey came out and said that it will be pushed back mainly because of labor reasons, sample clearances and those stuff.
I never what's the point of putting it out if you're not going to be on the anniversary? Like, it's not what the point of putting it out, but
probably
like you put out the Black Friday project on Black Friday. You know what I mean? They put out the Black History project in Black History.
It can be the
so we're going to have to wait 1 more year.
You don't have to, but you seem to want it to clash with the anniversary. We push it, I guess, in a lot of different ways. So.
Man, I just want to hear it.
Yeah, but that's what you were saying, that in the end it will be worth, trusting it will be worth it. And I don't doubt him. Because I know who Capital STEEZ is. If you have never heard him, as I said, check him out. Really dope lyricist, really abstract thoughts to really thought provoking. Questions so many things. You're bound to learn something. I guarantee you that if you listen to even a few tracks, you're bound to learn something. You're bound to hear some mind-boggling raps. Yeah, that's his album. His project. Yeah, American
American corruption.
I didn't understand anything else about the spelling.
American spell with 3 K's.
That's KKKAN.
Like what he did with his last album.
Yeah, like what Joy did with his All-American, but sorry, spelled American with 3 K's.
All these youngsters following the greats, like Kendrick following Absol, Joy following STEEZ.
Logic following John Belly.
Everybody following Jay-Z.
Yeah. So yeah, tell us what you think on all the topics. Whatever you have, whatever opinion you have, tell us that we're stupid, tell us that we're geniuses. Yeah, what do you think about Joyner? they think of in general, what they think about capital STEEZ, and what they think about the topics that we talk about. But what? Yeah, if you're new to the channel, we talk about lyricists and things that they're doing, what they're up to.
Yeah, it's not just Mumble TV.
So that kind of gives an idea. So put out videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 o'clock. So like, look, he doesn't even know what. You know, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, but it's at 6 o'clock. So after work, and you're chilling, you can check it out. Like, comment, go ahead, smash that like button. Comment, let us know what you're thinking. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss any videos. Subscribe. Share, tell a friend. Don't just Mumble TV. Biggs.
Shotty.
Out.
Oh, and that was so is it racist or a country? I'm not sure. But everybody in the world doesn't, like, the time zones are different. So 6 o'clock for us. So, like, somebody in Australia watching this. So that was pretty selfish of you.
Next episode,
No, it's...
Oh, just leave this in there.
Yeah.
So 6. I don't know what time that 6 o'clock in what time
Just
zone.
enjoy it when you can.
Yeah, but it will come out at a consistent time, regardless.
Jamaican time 6 o'clock. We don't know the Eastern, Western, Central. Yeah.
Pacific.
Out.
Pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black.